The plan for succession or transition, 9.9 times out of 10, it's fine from a technical standpoint. The attorney did all the right things, the accountant did all the right things, and we've got everything covered technically. But we prepared the asset for the heirs, but we don't always prepare the heirs for the asset. And so that's the way to do that is by building trust and communication and making sure that everybody's understanding what this looks like. And if anybody has a different thought, that we're airing that while, dad's here and mom's here, and we can have those conversations to go through those. So,
yeah, I read I read a book that was published by Harvard Press or Harvard Business Review. I think the two guys, I forget their what's his name from their wealth advisors, and the two of them wrote a book together. I follow one of them on LinkedIn, but they have a terrific book. And this is very interesting. Prior to my son joining the business, I had bought this book. And lo and behold, he's sitting in my office and he said, "Hey, Dad, I bought that same book."
Oh, that's very cool.
So I never said anything to him. I just said, "Hey, I'm reading this book. You might want to take a look at it." He goes, "No, I already own it. I bought it as well."
That's phenomenal.
So just coincidentally, but it was, it was very helpful. It gave me a lot of ideas about things. And then before he came into the business, because I know a lot of people whose sons work with them or have worked with them, I called those people and I asked for recommendations. What did you do wrong? What did you do right? And they gave me a list of the things. Hey, don't do this because I made a huge mistake and now my kids don't talk to me anymore. Those types of things.
Yeah.
And it was really, really helpful for me to hear others' experiences.
It's smart to reach out to others and ask. We don't live on an island, and sometimes as CEOs and presidents of a company, you feel like you're on an island. And that's one of the beautiful parts about Vistage is they teach you right away. You're not, and I'm a Vistage member, and for, I do, this succession planning. I, build teams, but doing it on your own is always different. It's so much easier to help somebody else build their team and do their succession planning than to do your own. And that's one of the reasons why I joined Vistage, was to help me, take time to think about those things.
I don't have a board of directors, and I didn't have somebody or people that I could talk to about the things I'm going through because I didn't have the trusted advisors within my own company. There are things I could talk to them about, but not the things that I go to Vistage to talk about.
Right.
And thankfully, the outreach came to me. The chair of our group found me. I didn't find him. I had never heard of Vistage before. And I'm so thankful that he did. And I only wish that I had done it 10 years sooner, because I know I would have been that much further ahead had I had that opportunity.
That's great. Again, I just hats off to the family for having these conversations. Better late than never, but you're having everybody's still here, not after the fact. So
right.
If you remember the name of that book as we're going through this, I want you to pull it out and remember it. I probably read it, but I don't know.
You probably did.
It's hard to pull out,
Yep.